Hello, and welcome to this short video showcasing just a few of the benefits you can receive when using the CrossLink 1040 professional tax software. Over the next 10 minutes or so, this presentation will demonstrate how CrossLink's integration with features like signature pads, scanners, and text messaging can help you process tax returns faster and more accurately, while also increasing your level of professionalism. All while utilizing a software created and supported by a family-owned company that has, for over 35 years, built long-term relationships with its customers by meeting them at every opportunity, listening to them, and delivering the solutions they need. Simply put, when working with CrossLink, you're working with a company that has an unsurpassed record for both quality and reliability, which is why it's also the fastest growing professional tax software company in the United States. Now, after viewing this short presentation, feel free to contact your sales executive in order to have any questions you might have answered, or to set up an appointment to discuss your specific needs, or even to look at our software in more detail. Now, on with the show. With CrossLink, the first thing you'll notice is the design of it has always used intuitiveness, efficiency, and dependability as its principles. In other words, it's easy to learn, it's very easy to operate, and it's extremely fast and reliable regardless of volume. You'll note that it's not a questionnaire-based or menu-driven program. In fact, there's no need to search through layers of menus or wade through interview questions on the way to completing a return. Instead, we replace that methodology with what true professional practitioners are looking for. Because you as a tax professional are looking for a software that's fast, accurate, dependable, and a software you control as opposed to the software controlling you. So, let's go ahead and take a look at the program itself. And a great place to start is with the Document Archive. The Document Archive provides fast, easy access to scanned documents as well as electronically signed copies of the tax return itself, all through the actual taxpayer file. In other words, you can either import electronically created files you've stored on your computer, or by taking advantage of our integration with the Motorola 6700 series scanner, you can scan documents and keep them in the taxpayer file without having to invest in an expensive document management system. Either way, you'll be able to begin removing those expensive hard copy files from your office, thus saving you paper, toner, and office space, while also making it so much easier to locate documents relating to a particular customer's file. Another great feature of the Motorola scanner is that it also reads barcodes. And as you probably know, more and more W-2s every year now include barcodes, which means that when one of your customers comes into your office with a W-2 featuring a barcode, you can, by utilizing our scanner integration, start the return by simply having your scanner read the barcode, which will then auto-populate the customer's client data, and even more importantly, all appropriate fields in the W-2, all with 100% accuracy. And by the way, that includes the state information as well. And you'll also be completely removing the likelihood of making an error when manually keying information into the W-2 form on the return. Talk about a tremendous productivity gain. Another efficiency gain you'll receive when using CrossLink is our integration with text messaging. Text messaging provides you with a tremendous time saver while helping to meet the needs of your clients. It also facilitates the processing of key daily tasks while allowing you to professionally brand your company every single time you send your clients an electronic text. You can reach out to an individual customer with a follow-up question or an IRS reject issue, or you can even batch text single messages to multiple clients. Everything from "your check is ready" to "happy holidays, we look forward to seeing you next month" can be sent to multiple customers all at the same time. And we even have an enhanced option available that allows you to receive text messages back from your clients. All in all, our text messaging is a great way to stay in front of your customers throughout the entire year. Next up, let's look at our Active Window, our feature that displays expanded information from any field in the program. With our Active Window, you'll be able to instantly understand exactly what information is required regardless of what field you find yourself in. Additionally, when applicable, our Choices key provides you with options to populate a particular field based on information that has already been loaded into the program. Our Worksheets key provides you with appropriate supporting worksheets while working within the return. And our Form Links key can immediately link you to correlating forms associated with the field you're currently in. Basically, our Active Window provides help from any field that you're in within the program, and it's a great tool for reducing a new preparer's learning curve and it also gives you access to all the information you need without any of the unnecessary user interface clutter. Next up, let's talk about our dynamic databases. With the ability to preload your commonly used entries, everything from bank routing numbers to employer identification numbers, you can be highly productive on day one of the tax season. You can literally hit the ground running. But it even gets better. Our dynamic databases gather and hold data that you've loaded while doing a return, so that information is available in the future. So even if you don't preload bank routing numbers or child care provider information before the season starts, once this type of information has been entered and saved in the program, it'll be available through the Choices key the next time you're working on a return. The efficiency gains you'll receive when working with software that features dynamic databases is truly tremendous, and that's what you receive when working with CrossLink. Also know that business class codes and their correlating descriptions have already been preloaded into CrossLink, so when completing a Schedule C, you won't have to memorize or manually look up business codes associated with a particular type of business. The final feature we'd like to showcase during this presentation relates to our integration with an electronic signature pad. CrossLink is teamed with Topaz, the industry leader in electronic signature pad technology. And by utilizing this signature pad integration, you'll be able to improve your government and banking compliance, reduce processing errors, which also reduce expensive rework, save time, and also reduce your paper consumption, which of course equates to reducing operating expense. Put another way, by taking advantage of our electronic signature pad integration, you'll be able to speed up the processing of returns, reduce the potential for signature errors, and be able to improve your customer's experience, all while better adhering to government and banking compliance requirements. So let's look at how easy it is to create an electronic return with all appropriate signatures in place simply by using our signature pad integration. We'll go back into the return, and when it comes time to print, which you normally would print out paper files for folks, you'll notice that we give you the ability to go ahead and sign the documents with e-signatures. We'll go ahead and click on this, and when in doing so, watch what will happen. We'll simply have the taxpayer sign the document, and once it's accepted, it's going to render this automatically into a PDF. And the PDF, you'll notice, will have all signatures in their appropriate place. This will include the paid preparer signature, the ERO signature, and of course, the taxpayer signature as well. And the reason why we can do that is you can actually preload the signatures for your paid preparers and your EROs before the season even starts. In other words, they'll have to sign only one time using the electronic signature pad, and it'll carry through the entire year. As far as the taxpayer is concerned, he or she's only going to need to sign one time, and after doing so, all appropriate signatures in the return itself will be populated. And again, because it's rendered into a PDF, it's also automatically put into the document archive. That means you don't need to print a copy for yourself, and yet, should you need it, it'll be time-stamped and readily available should you need it in the future. Really great stuff. In closing, what you've just looked at represents simply a very small sampling of the benefits tax professionals are taking advantage of every single year by using the CrossLink 1040 professional tax software. Now, in order for you to be able to take advantage of these, as well as numerous other valuable features found in CrossLink, call your CrossLink sales executive so he or she can discuss your specific needs as well as show you the program in more detail. For now, thank you for taking some time to watch this video. We here at CrossLink all hope you found it very informative.